going on, guys? In today's video we have another ratings prediction video, and it's going to be Liverpool. So the most probably want to care about the most, because obviously it's my team. We had a very mixed bag of a season, but we got into the Champions League eventually. We have a lot of cracks that we plastered over, but you know what, this season I think isn't looking too bad on the face of it. So I'm going to get into the team. So I've got sort of like a ideal starting lineup, and then I've got a few players on the bench I'd like to consider. You will notice that I've left our captain out of there. I will discuss that later. But anyway, the starting lineup, we'll start with Mignolet. He actually had a good season. He is a lot better than I think a lot of Liverpool fans gave him credit for. An 80 rating would be fair. And you know what? He's restored our faith in him, because it was literally like walking on eggshells anytime the ball came to him the season before. But you know what? We could get someone better, and ideally we want someone better. But you know what? Mignolet really isn't that bad. Andy Robertson's next. A 78 would be fair. Yeah, he did not keep Hull in the Premier League, but you know what? He did a good job with them. And he's 75 is pretty low on the face of it. So he definitely does deserve an upgrade. Joel Matip is next. And you know, he's kind of like a weird one. 83 is perfect for him, because he's not good enough for an 84. Yeah, he's still much too good for an 82. He don't deserve an upgrade, but he don't deserve a downgrade. He would be a lot better if we had another solid centre-back next to him, but obviously we are void of that at the moment. We've got Dejan Lovren and Ragnar Klavan, so you know what? He did a good job last year, so an 83 would be fair. As for Lovren, he didn't do as well. An 81 I think would be fair, because let's be honest, he is really inconsistent. I mean, he is the cause for so many of our goals. He's just you get very nervous watching, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, I feel terrified when the ball goes anywhere near him. But you know what, he is very helpful at times. But an 81 would be fair. I mean, ideally we want a better centre-back than him. Right back, we got Klein. He's just very average. An 81 rating again would be fair. I've just never watched the game and thought, wow, Klein has played insanely. He has done so much, but at the same time, he's not a liability or anything. Next player you have is Emre Can, who as of late has been doing really well for us. He's starting to pick up consistency as a box-to-box midfielder rather than an all-out defensive one. I think he deserves an 81 rated card, because he has done a very good job since kind of moving roles a little bit. I really hope he signs a new deal. And next we have Phil Coutinho. I mean, a lot of feelings for this guy, but obviously the whole transfer saga has ended, and he's still a Liverpool player. That is good news or bad news depending on how you look at it. But anyway, I think he deserves an 86 rating. No more, no less. I don't think he's quite quality enough for an 87, but he hasn't had one incredible standout season yet, I would say. This could be it, I'm hoping for. But you know what, an 86 is fair, in my opinion. He is obviously integral to our team, but one thing that needs to be done, he has to have higher shooting. He cannot have 77 shooting. At least 80 surely, EA. Lallana, I think, deserves an 84 rating. He is integral to the way we play, and you know what, he deserves it. What a brilliant player this guy is. Just honestly, he is indispensable in this team. Definitely deserves an 84. I'll start on the left wing with Mohamed Salah. 84 would be fair for him, because he's had 2 brilliant seasons with Roma. Yeah, and he's made an impact on our fans already. I mean, his pace, his directness are very attractive qualities as a footballer. The only problem I have with him is his lack of a right foot. That's about it. So next we have Bobby Firmino. I would say he deserves an 83. Like with Matip, he's not good enough for an 84, but he's too good for an 82. He is definitely a good player. Ideally, honestly, I would rather have an actual number 9. But you know what? Firmino is a good player. He fits the bill. And he did a good job for us last year. So I would say an 83 is fair. And on to who is, in my opinion, the most influential player we have, Sadio freaking Mane. what an incredible player this guy is. We are absolute toast without him. I mean, for starters, a pace upgrade, dribbling upgrade, probably shooting upgrade as well would be fair. But an 85 rating, I think, is fair. An 85 because I personally think he is more influential in the Liverpool team than Coutinho. And there can't be that huge of a gap between them. What an incredible player this guy is. Like, in the way we play, if we play bad, Mane is the one player that can lighten the game up. Absolutely love this guy to pieces. If we lose him, that could be very, very substantial for Liverpool. And that is why I think he deserves a huge 85 rating. So on to the bench. We start with Moreno. Player that I think deserves the biggest downgrade. In fact, I mean, it goes without saying, 74, a silver he should be, no more than that. I honestly feel for this guy though, because at a left wing back role, or maybe even a left mid, he could be very, very useful. He could work very, very well. But the thing is, he has no defensive capabilities. It's ridiculous. But he has played a left back, and that's what we have to judge him upon. Honestly, a defending upgrade, I think of -10 or even lower, even higher, sorry, would be fair, because this guy cannot defend to save his life or our lives. 74 would be fair for Moreno, I think. Another big downgrade here for Loris Karius. A 78 is what I'm going to have to go with, because Jesus, I am terrified when this guy plays. I mean, I would rather we had Danny Ward in. I would rather we played an outfield player in goal, because at least then they would be more confident with their footwork. I mean, how this guy has got easy kicking is beyond me. I mean, serious downgrade deserved for this guy. Just, it hasn't worked for him. So next you have Jordan Henderson, and in no way did he have a bad season. But I think he deserves an 81 rated card. So this is upgrade. It can be kind of, this is winter upgrade, so this can be a kind of like a +1 or a -1 depending on how you look at it. But you know what? He's just so average. I mean, he's a good player, don't get me wrong, with a great attitude. But I don't know how this guy is our captain, how he's England's captain. I mean, I just look at it and think, what is he really good for? I mean, he's very energetic, but this is a hard one, because obviously he's our captain. We love him a lot, but I just don't think he's that good, to be honest. Next, we have Ginny Wijnaldum. An 81 rating, again, would be fair. But he needs to get a position change, obviously. He hasn't played left mid all season. He's been a centre mid. Defending upgrade would be fair. He pops up just when you need him. And he's got to be one of the most loved players at our club. Just because he's always smiling. He's like Ronaldinho. It makes a difference, you know. 81 would be fair for him. Gotta love Ginny. Milner, I think, deserves at least an 83, because how the hell he was one of the league's best fullbacks at a position which he's never played in before. That shows how incredible this guy is. He's so underrated. I would say even an 84 could work, because I think he's just that good. Finally, we got Sturridge. This one's just a tough one to swallow. I love this guy. Every Liverpool fan loves this guy. Who does not love Daniel Sturridge? But a downgrade should definitely happen. I'd say to 82, because he's just... it's just so hard being a Liverpool fan with Sturridge, because you know he guarantees goals, but his body is made of China. So it's so complicated, like, having Sturridge in your squad. We love him, but he deserves a downgrade. So that is my predictions for FIFA 18 for Liverpool. If you did enjoy, please drop a like, and I'll see you guys later.